Uh-oh, something's gone wrong. What do we do now? Fred Moore here with BeyondGoodEnough.com. I want to tell you about a Plan B. A Plan B is a plan that you should have. You have your plan, you have your goal, you have your action steps. This is what I want to do, this is where I want to be, this is how I'm going to get there. And you're going towards your goal. You're going to achieve your goal. You're going to complete this goal of yours. And then something happens. Something happens and you're thrown off track. What do you do? Something happens and all of a sudden this action plan that you have is not going to work at all. It's not going to work at all. What do? That's where the Plan B comes in. A Plan B is a backup. A Plan B is something to do in case Plan A doesn't work. I learned this from a show I worked on several years ago. It was a touring show, and I joined the show already in progress. So I come on and we're doing some illusions, we're doing all sorts of different things, and I learned that they have a Plan B for every one of the major effects, as it were. In other words, this is supposed to happen. There's supposed to be a big flash and a poof, and somebody appears there. Well, what happens if the flash and the poof doesn't work? They have a Plan B. They've accounted for that because they know Murphy's Law will come into effect. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong at some point. So they have a Plan B. All right, if this doesn't go off, then we're going to do this instead. And the beauty of these Plan Bs is the audience, if they're done right, will never ever know that something went wrong. Because the show will not be interrupted. The flow won't stop at all. It'll keep moving forward. The same thing with this goal that you have. If you have this action plan in place and you don't have a Plan B over here waiting in the wings just in case this doesn't work out, and it doesn't work out, then you're stalled, you're stopped. The momentum has stopped. You're not moving forward anymore. You're stuck right here. And at least you're not going backwards. No, you're stalled. If you have that Plan B in place and all of a sudden this doesn't work, all right, put in the Plan B and let's move and let's go with that. Now here's the important thing. If you install that Plan B, if you get it going, start thinking about a Plan C now. Because it could happen again. Whatever you're doing could suddenly stop working for some reason. So think about that Plan C. And if that goes into a place, guess what? Plan D. Yeah, how many plans you have? As many as you need. Get all those plans working until you have achieved your goal. And this is not to be confused with Plan 9 from outer space. That's a completely different plan. Google it. You'll get the joke later. If you're watching this video any place but my blog, why? Get off of YouTube. Oh, no, stay. Look at some cats doing some cool things. But then head on over to my blog, please. It's BeyondGoodEnough.com. And while you're there, you can share it with all your friends. You can click the like button. You can leave a comment below this. Look at that. Feedback. You can communicate with me. Hello? Hello? Is this a long day? That was a different video and all that. But leave a comment, share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time where we'll all go beyond good enough.